from around all our friends right throughout the country, from Papua New Guinea to right around the world, from Papua New Guinea to you. Today, I thought I'll focus on a few issues, particularly those coming out from the parliamentary debate that we have had over the last 2.5 weeks. Today, the government decided to adjourn Parliament to May, and I guess some of these long adjournments are basically to try and avoid debates on issues that are affecting the country. And I think it's just unnecessary, but that's how it is. As governments got the numbers, they are quite happy to adjourn Parliament so that they prevent debates. We've also been seen where question times in Parliament have been restricted by long answers, particularly from the Prime Minister, whereby he's trying to take up time so he can consume question time. And when the 45 minutes is up, there's only 2 or 3 questions that are being asked, and opposition is starved of its ability to hold the government to account. So it is sad to see that is happening in the country, but as it is, we have to continue to live with it. But thank you, everybody. I see some of our friends who are joining us from Rabaul and many other parts of the country. Thank you once again. Today, as you know, in Parliament, I asked a few questions about Prime Minister's and his Minister for Petroleum, who declared that they were in the process of entertaining giving more concessions. Concessions cost money to Papua New Guinea, but they have been traveling all around the world, from Singapore to United States to Switzerland to Paris and all these places, negotiating the same deal. And I have seen that it is so far. We are seeing that these negotiations are not getting us anywhere. Unfortunately, I am seeing that Papua New Guineans are starting to lose hope that these projects will get off the ground, and Papua LNG in particular. I think the Prime Minister has met the Chairman and the MD for Total Energy Group, Mr. Patrick Puyani, for almost 2 or 3 times now, and are unable to bed down a deal, or they've come to an agreement, but he's unable to convince his government and his ministers and everybody else to say that this is a good deal. But I know that the Minister for Petroleum and his state negotiation team went to Paris to try and see if they can be able to do the delivery of this. I'm sure that we can try and put the somebody saying we should put the volume up, but this is as much as I can get. But let me try and get the speaker as close as possible so you can listen. I'm sorry that we are having some technical difficulties, but we should be able to resolve it very soon. But I hope you can hear me now. I'm sure that you can hear me now. The volume itself is giving us a little bit of a technical problem, but that's where we are, and unfortunately there's nothing much I can do. I'm trying to find a way to increase volume here at the moment, so please bear with me. I'm not I do own a tech company, but I'm not a tech person, and I'm sure that we can be able to do that, but I'm sure now the volume is okay now. That's good. Thank you very much again. I hope you can put your volume up as well, so that we can at least try and find a way to see if we can communicate a bit better. So I put my the volume thing up a bit so you can hear me. Thank you very much. All right, I want to talk about Papua LNG. Now, Papua LNG is an agreement that I signed in 2019 with Total Energy, with with the view of trying to get the production and the development of this particular resource up and running as quickly as possible. Why we did that was because our state negotiating team were not able to, they were traveling all around the world, and they were not able to conclude the arrangements as quickly as possible. And when the Total president was visiting and the chairman and MD was visiting Papua New Guinea, I saw the opportunity to sit down face to face with him, with our officials and senior ministers, and we concluded a deal in Port Moresby. Now, that deal, as soon as that deal is much, much better. I deliberately got more value for money than the first PNG LNG that we did with ExxonMobil. If you go line by line item in that agreement that I signed with Papua LNG, we got more than what we are currently getting for PNG LNG revenue and benefits that we are receiving today. The idea was to do Papua LNG next, and then improve on the next LNG project, which was supposed to be PNG. But unfortunately, our government decided to try well, basically they canceled they tried to cancel the agreement we signed with Total and try to renegotiate the deal. Now that renegotiation has been going on for 7 years, for 3 years, and then they decided that they cannot do any better, so they accepted the deal that I signed. And then the delays has been continuously going on now for 7 years. Why I deliberately entered into this agreement with Total was basically because we had a window of opportunity available around that time in the Asian markets, because there was no other LNG facility being developed anywhere around the world at that particular given time. So we had a unique opportunity to enter the market and get good prices. The other thing was that I understood very well that Mozambique, where Total Energies had a big find, and they discovered a lot of gas in Mozambique in Africa, and they had more gas than PNG has ever had. And that is they discovered over 100 TCF of gas, which is much bigger than our find here, which is less than of course 15 TCF. So I wanted us to get into the market before we can go to before Total decided to go and develop Mozambique. Anyway, what has happened is Marape government has now delayed the project, and as a result, we have missed out completely. We should be in production today. Unfortunately, now they are trying to scramble so that they can announce a big project before they go to the elections. It is like having a fire sale out of desperation. So today, apart from the deal that we have already signed, they're trying to give more concessions to Total. And fortunately, some of us got that information, and we started putting it to public debate through the parliament. And of course, Prime Minister now is caught and is now trying to backtrack, trying to say that he's trying to get more for PNG, he's trying to do more for the country, people need to benefit. Nobody is disagreeing with that. Everybody who is in government tries to get more for PNG. He's not the hero here. He has cost our country more money than any other person in the history of our country. It's cost us more money, delays in this production, construction and production of Papua LNG, and there is no sight in the future when this project will start. It is hanging in the balance. I think it's only fair that if the Total Energy Group cannot agree to an FID by now, it is only right that it waits for the new government to come in after 2027, and Marape should go to the people and explain why he's delayed the project, and now thousands and thousands of Papua New Guineans tens of thousands of Papua New Guineans cannot get jobs, cannot have better income, cannot get any benefit out of this project because of the delays that he has caused. Now, 2.5 billion kina, or 3 billion that he's talking about, it's 12 billion kina already. That's 2.5 billion US dollar is 12 billion kina. Now that is more than almost half of the budget of Papua New Guinea, giving it to one developer of one resource. This is money Papua New Guinea desperately needs, desperate. We cannot afford to give it away to anybody. We must retain the revenues so that we can develop our country. We have to educate our people. We have to buy medicines for our people. We can build health facilities for our people. Now, this is a very huge concern. The government cannot be allowed to make this reckless decision of trying to make sure that they give concessions, more concessions to Total. Total is a big global company. Its budget is even much, much bigger than PNG's budget. It does not need any more money. This resource is not going to run away. It's going to be here. We don't have to rush into agreements because we are desperate and Marape is desperate and because he's egotistical. He's got no experience. He's got no experience in managing business for Papua New Guineans. So meeting also, we are play trying to work him deal lo satisfy ego blo Marape. Country does not need this. Country blo you need him all sensible leaders lo try lo work him deal where people give him plan the tax concession, plan the money go lo narpla man blow outside, you come inside lo country blo you. All you come lo making money lo country blo you. All no come lo come na album you mean nothing. All no tumuna blo you mean. Now, why na Marape work lo run na Minister Blaine na one time kind all advisors run first class trips, stop lo good blo hotel, stop lo first class balus, run wasting money blo you mean working kind rubbish tintin lo bagravim country blo you mean. Also na sambla blo mipla tok strong ya. Em lo this last also. 12 billion kina em no one bla leak money, em try bla money to mas. Also na mipla sagwe olsen. Country believe me need him this money, so me play no like him. Government must work him this deal become also. Me say also FID a difficult law working because cost of production, cost of construction law something here will change because Marape delay this project. In a narpla something, the cost of materials, cost of cement, cost of pipes, and all these things have all gone up. Also, production, construction cost blow, something going up, so I got the line. We will review cost blow. As a result, I got to know that price before year supposed to cost about 11 point something billion. Now, I'm approaching 14 billion lo constructing that's la Papua Island also. So, meeting also government blow you me, I'm working good la passing. It's too costly to the nation. 7 years of missed opportunity. All man sim work, all man work lo construction, all man work lo building. Now production come up time enough me exporting gas na working money blow country. So nogat, imi sedana aram tokusai blow Marape staff, em work lo gia money yimi yet igo yet. Emi na working one blow benefit come lo country blow yimi. So em work lo spending money yet. Em work lo borrowing money lo spending money yet. That's lo borrowings now something I'm working land there. Me pla ba sim tribe la pain lo bien. Em sa talk em so pla pain lo long pla gain tas all. Look also now you make some big pla pain lo long pla time. 7 years em na one pla so pla time lo life pla one pla man em long pla time. Atin Marape em destroy country bla you mean. You mean no can laram em continue lo destroy country bla you mean. Tomorrow you na mitipula badai. That's all. You may carry more pickaninny, but all stop here, but some pen blow you me. They don't deserve to suffer because of our mismanagement of our country. Now, emoglo to talk planet time lo parliament too na emoglo german in parliament and misleading parliament planet time. Em to talk lo pogra. Em time lo act smart na. Em tin also member passing program mine. He closed the mine for 4 years. The mine that was producing revenue for Papua New Guinea, giving benefits to go landowners in the country. And we passed him this mine for 4 years. Now, yes, I'm working back now, working kind deal one time developer. Now, try to start him this mine, so it's not in full operation. Kind every work come up. Law and order, okay, some facility in already, some road go pass. Kan heavy work lo come up na mane des lo mind blowing me emino start lo full operational level na kan all illegal mining activity to work lo go inside lo pogara. 4 years lo revenue you may miss out. Well over 4 or 5 billion kina. Billion kina ya now you miss a complaint lo one district lo 10 million kina ya you to talk lo billion kina. Now you pass him eye na pass him yaw na pass him mouse na talk marabe hemorrhoid. You walk him lo like blow you. Em walk him lo like blow ni ko na em bagram you na me em bagram country blow you me. Em bagram future blow pigini blow you me. Em no fit lo come up leader blow country blow you me. Em no fit lo come up leader blow you me. Em no got experience lo ke modus la kan deal na talk. Em ting also em become a popular lo politics na. By hama masim all man mere you side no understanding modus la paperwork, understanding modus la business. No ka tomorrow ba yumi work 100%, 100%. Time em sim pogara na em sa talk also by me play benefit 55%, 55%. We should be benefiting 100%, not 55%. Time mix him octady, minox him 55%, mix him 100%. Na biyan mix him finish, may give him 33%, he will land on us na provincial government. 100%. Na you may work lo benefit lo octady start. Ogata money. Marapya na government brand work lo go na declare him different close to dividend close to na sim na karamigo na misuse him. Em come up lo octady. Em come up lo octady. Octady work lo buying tax. Octady work lo working profit. Na all work lo look at him all yet na give him contract lo one talk na all family na all cousin na uncle na kan. Now favorite Chinese friends lo all work lo give him triple machine lo work him mine na karam all gold na copper na around here all give him all China. Now Papua New Guineans na all landowners all bystanders. And modus la man work him money na look at him modus la line here. Or kan or leader man you miss out or leader block country. So you must watch that go through. Pogara working one blood good blood deal. That 55% and to talk lenia. My life and barik no lenia working money blow penis. One em kind all investment only working blow country only recouping penis. Only recover him the land all working man top and profit too one time. 30 years penis and time only give him the land mine he come back lo people of Papua New Guinea in the country. Tasol nogat marabe ego na surkim gen. Narba 10 years or so ego also. Lo only bas go mine gen na some more money go out. And one em kind deal. On top lo desla say you may work lo sim lo upside. Me play lo sim lo free. Also you mix him lo today. You may sim free. You mix him dinao na buy him dinao lo barik gen. Barik him desla developer him give him long lo you may lo buy him save lo all yet. Em no one good blood deal. Em get man deal. Em deal lo just giving you me belisi tasol. Government the beg him desla deny go back because em no free money. Inapla you may take over the mine also moktedi now government the country believe me inapla him two fully operational mine we only have one still one after 30 or 40 or 50 years in the country of mining in the country. No need law you may go on you may work in kind stupid deal. All this deal suppose only stable him all this deal inside the parliament you may not scale him good. That's all only government na height him all this deal. So you may not have to scale him the public document. So meeting also. And Pogra you may work in big loss, big opportunity you may operate mine benefit you may yet. And me come up also you may now you may bagrabim country na revenue block country go bagrabugata. And all this mine work like giving billions and billions of US dollars to these developers. And that money rightfully belongs to Papua New Guineans. The original investment, they will only pennies, only recovering pennies. So you may not can follow Tintin. Now again, you look in reputation of Papua New Guinea. Some just like kind of long deal work will come up. Reputation of Papua New Guinea and Bagarapogata. Papua LNG, but look so well, some close to some 30 bank world, well bank. Time we starting first PNG LNG project. Mina sa way marabe Mr. Bem claiming credit also mem negotiating this la project, but this la project em sumare government negotiating. Me staff la committee blo this la gas committee lo negotiating. Me yet Honorable Patrick Proach and chairman blo this la ata sumare one time Paul Tinston. And me pla this la fopla man work hard one time committee blo gas committee. Lo time lo we finalize him this la deal. And the deal was finalized in Perth in Australia. Lo one the conference one time line lo Exxon Mobil lo physical terms lo this la PNG LNG. So me no one bla a long man me no saul or something and me gonna work him all deal. Me saul or where something stop where problem stop now me try to straighten. Tos lang mo lo talk also bit only go sim na UBS loan na people losing 3 billion. That's plenty one bla true bla talk. Em man talk. Me plenty losing one bla money. Makes him UBS loan and UBS loan and still in one bla big bla bank lo this bla world. You know one bla long bank. You know one bla side street bank na makes him money. Time me like sim this a say time me working PNG LNG time. Gaman bla email lo this time me too stop inside the gaman. Me play I desperate lo sim money. Me play no got money lo pay him say bla me play. Na me play I salam this la says ego lo Arab online lo UAE. Now only give him loan lo Yumi, close to also 1.3 or 4 billion US dollars. Lo Yumi buy him says lo Yumi lo PNG LNG project. So time Yumi makes him loan lo all Yumi security Yumi give him New Guinea, security Yumi give him also lo Yumi lo BSP, security Yumi give him PNG ports, telecom, all got the PNG power, all got the company blo state here. Me bla give more also more security. So me bla talk also. Time project is start time. Ibla must give him a opportunity to buy him this says bla me play come back. So time me come up time, only let's lo give him say come back. All talk no got. Me bla like all him all say. Lo all say all like all him. Me bla give him some security law all line. One time Mokata SOE companies blue me. So time me talk more losen or talk no got. So me play Lucy Mokata says blue me equal 0. So me sa also this lam company blo country blo you mean me to no got me talking more line lo company ya. I mean one bla legally street store or legally company lo side na. Sana company na migo game deal lo some lab lo backside lo room no got. And public company ya. Publicly listed on Sydney Stock Exchange. So okay legally deal or agreement you sign him you must inform him public. And only work him this la. So me borrowing money lo UBS lo buy mo Arab lo sim save lo imi come back. So time only keep him time. Me buy nupla sale lo oil sales lo same value na same percentage lo says me blow only in 10.3% or something. So time public work lo complain lo desla online lo Kumul Petroleum all him desla say on behalf of PNG government. Only Salem one na only work lo bem deny ko. So deny blow UBS loan and says blow said si back him deny yeah. Me plan na go na borrow narbla money lo back him no ka. Imi Salem says lo back him deny because him online lo kumul body talk also that's like me good blow well you me straighten this like heavy so all is straighten. That's all marabe work lo thing also you me lose him 3 billion kina. People you know got 3 billion before. One money but you me lose him. But me rouse him more that's la security. You may give him lo Arab lo and you can something me rouse him more come. Time you like sim UBS loan people guarantee him what the moral says that's all. There's no other security. And me talk finish. Me say when me gonna work him this la. Me no gonna work him nothing na. Or like try lo investigate na work him can that's all look him only point him nothing zero. So again Marabe does not know what he's doing. He's just merely incompetent. He's got no business common sense whatsoever. Now you look at Wafi. Mila starting total lo Wafi. That's like deal to me signing the 2018. Lo mining conference lo Sydney, me signing this lad. But time me signing this deal, me making sure say me plus more royalties. Law he told us we can only get 2%. I made sure that I squeeze it up to 3%. Now I agree. Development levy, law you talk by mixing 2%, me squeezing me go on top of 3%. Display me time, you me export him gold no copper time. First shipment, and by Papua New Guinea, now landowners, no the land back, see money land me work law up in me go on top. Now time only talk also, me black and duplex in 30%. Me less lo borrowing money after kan toto work lo come up look at up. Me don't know that. Me less lo borrowing money, so you give me 20%. 10% is up, or Narba line also more by provincial government or Narba like mine, am alright. That's all. Lo PNG government, be blind on borrowing more money, and me like in 20%, that's all. Now, Marabetin also, man talk also, well, be black giving sable me. I'm not one blood free share. We did not own the shares in the first place. You mean Masigo borrowing money or working models or something? People were just fed up of borrowing, so I didn't want to borrow any more money. That is what I did. I mean, I go on a hide low and blah na. Me talk no god, me working right now, me work like addressing models or something like country because me saw some decision me working within the reason I believe to be the best interest of our country. Now I'm going to cancel him this deal one time new Chris nominee, lo Wafi. Wafi will not happen over the next 4 or 5 years. So online learn on us, Ibla no can grab him Tintinaria. Because online developers no got trust lo marabe, emoglo sense him toto close to. Emsa giamanim yumi lo Papua New Guinea no got the line lo country here. Em tu giamanim all investors lo country. Plenty investors don't want to come to PNG because they don't want to deal with him and they don't want to listen to his lies. That's why nobody's investing in the country. You see, investment in the country, work give him opportunity, all man may look him work, and him income, working legally business, all this or something. But suppose no God man invest in the country, or this or something, and by no have stop. So meeting awesome. You mean must try him law. Make him so common sense must prevail. Issue blow wafi too, and but let him stop. It's only 12 more months before the next elections. Marape has got no mandate to continue reckless behavior like this. And work run or work him kind deal. He's only every month he's traveling with big delegations, spending thousands and thousands. When Kina Blaimi go bagarap, Ausik Blaimi no got marasen, all school picnic struggle about school fee. Now there's like a group plan here. Kind of chronic plan work traveling the world doing what sort of business? What investment have you brought into the country? Zero investment. Also, na country blame me. No, got one big business. Believe you me. So me encourage him. Government law take stock of their decisions. Be realistic of their decisions. Suppose only in Naplo achieving one something, also delivering Papua LNG or Wafi Gopu or working Pograi go good. All must admit him also na larem all narbla money try. Larem all narbla money such so money such a good tintin. Lo come up in good arrangement want more developers na conference lo man very go inside. Larem all time lo put him all this project go inside. One big concern me got learn lo this misapplication can take concession only work lo give him lo 1 month. Good plan. On top of this, today's papers, World Bank, all economists of World Bank, it talk you may work give him all consensus, nothing. There is no cost benefit analysis done, but time only look at one man come with them good old picture na kan all gaman to project in on up come up len. Me play long you may work rush through talk, give him concession na become na work him na. Kind project will come up. You look at some like SG projects, government work to talk na starting land. What has really happened? Plan the company, plan the all one developers, the kind man work same concession, tax break for 10, 15 years. You get no got not a country the world so working. And Some of us do a little bit of business in other countries like Solomon Islands. They don't go crazy giving tax credits like this to individuals and company. Only work lo analyze him good na. Benefit bagam lo country, but only give him lo this land. Some of the time will work lo give him a project or some la storekeeper na. Some la kan real estate developer na kan man work lo give him kan project. Only use him this the tax break lo benefit him all this la business only working with stop land now. There are only very few companies in the country paying tax today. Very, very few. Mipla, we are depending on borrowed time and borrowed money. Pani money run logat up na. You may not got same more, please. You may not got same more. Ask him close to close to. Mipla must understand him also. What is something? And me no good plus something low. You may continue low mismanaging country na. Beyond blaming mogata man. Meeting also. You must stop raiding all the state assets. Now making talks also. You mean back in Mogata dinablo PNG LNG pinis? Na money blow share blow you mean work lo come big bla share work lo come in sell country? You mean not looking one bla meaning lo this money yet. Me not looking one bla big bla project that's like maybe benefiting nation, the country, and the people. That's all only works money, that's la money stablo kumul petroleum. Istablo kumul consolidated na istablo money block 30 dividends or something only work like sim na use him la government yet. Now workload all this la big bla, you know 1 million or 2 million. And hundreds of millions of kina. Hundreds. 100, 200, 300, 400 million kina also suppose you edi mo katay ko antap. He no got also this la money also MPB natin. No got one bla good bla work he come up land. And more still man, angry man work low, run low. Tram looks in benefit blow this money na. Money go meaningless. So meeting also. Government must now looks our way also. And me no go the right way. Plan the or something all the work lo spending money land, and me no karam kai. Ogata benefits in Napoli go landowners, you go 1 or 2 months as na. Ogata landowners work lo crossfire na. Stop close to lo petroleum office or mining office or work lo play card na, salim buhay na. Ogata salim na pull up outside lo this lo office staff. O the work lo pull up lo courthouse lo, karam kan court paper. And because they are dissatisfied with the way their benefits have been managed. You look at him now, some blow report blow this companies like MIDC, KPH, KCH, audited reports and or something, work lo come lo timely basis. Suppose or report come out and me no same. Me play mismanaging or something and me play like crime law item or something. And this like all public money, money blow one blow managing director or chairman blow board or one blow minister or one blow prime minister. No God. And money blow people. They deserve to know what is happening to their funds that they rightfully theirs. So me sawol more than 3 or 4 blow project you me to talk land, Pogara, Wafi, Papua LNG. They will continue to struggle to some get off the ground and continue to struggle to be productive also in Pogara. So, me not like him, expectations will you may go up too much also, tomorrow but there's something will come up. Prime Minister workload, total 200 billion kina budget. And there's come up because there's 200 billion come up yet. And workload 3 months. Also, I'm back sim this kind. Time total double GDP. People two doubling GDP blow. Time you mixing government 2011, you losing 2019. We double GDP from 40 billion to 80 billion. But me playing a go on a party bros na. Ask him old man Merilo, give him a gold medal now, just like I had something. Na marabe woklo increasing miko liklik lo 130 billion from 80 or so billion kinalo 2019. Oh, em woklo pajim brosra. No kata man, no kata businessman, no kata sawe man, no kata investors laplo em. All kata man sawe osem. Now gold price on top, LNG price on top, revenue LNG no got denounce so I on top. Oh, what is something em no got control lo en. Because em one bla brilliant man where em can manage him or something lo country blo imi. No got. Em brilliant lo maswara na tok taso. Maswara na tok taso. So mi sawe osem. Mi bla by ksim big bla heavy yet. Because all this la project come up. Now I'm to talk lo you may invest lo agriculture. Me plan on looking one bla money and borrow him or this la double him debt blo you may now equals 70 plus billion kina. 70 plus em dina blo you may. Em tomorrow ba you may be okata die. Em all picking blo you may too. Only by not lo beki more this la dina but all tumbuna blol. And by only by work lo struggle or back him this la dina because people got one bla reckless government, a reckless prime minister. This is what is happening. So Miss Wilson, you mean it can big bla challenge through. You mean can worry lo little politics lo you mean to talk bilas lo narla money go come no god. We must tell what is the truth. Suppose money working wrong now. One bagarami Sudan blame you must talk him. Talk straight to Sudan blame you. You mean cross lo one man no god. You mean give him a strong blood tintin. Lo em looks away also when me walk him wrong now must make him sure also something lo look at him old man Mary must stop lo good play way. Walk old man Mary must go lo right way. Sit down old man Mary must stop lo good play passing. So any big play problem lo resource project lo mean inside lo country em one plus something me look him na me work lo concern land. Narbla concern em me got learn em lo where you me got this la totok lo one la nubla totok but connect PNG. Apaste, me asking Prime Minister, lo tok sawe ekat amas contract emi work lo issue mat lo desla. Only to talk lo contract only work lo give lo me talking people pinis. Lo all one talk, all political cronies, all sign a man such angama one Prime Minister lo house blend, office blend, na kind online. Work lo same contract close to. Also play golf lo golf club one time na run lene. Only work like sim oga the project close to. That's all work me plan a look him. Plan the road projects all sim land. All sim mobilization fee 10% or 20% or something or same. Start him legally work, na stop. Plan the ablo country and one kind story that's all. Now time you ask him contract him to me waiting money lo come. But the danger here is that Prime Minister made that meeting. I'm talking that's la contract give me work law give me a blow one player I'm talking blow all 4 5 or 10 years ago down also. But you miss a road construction contract blow 3 player that's all blow buy molly 5 10 years ago down but you may slowly work law buy molly go yet. Now I'm talking all contractors all yet but funding project na behind by me buy molly no god only work law stop work na wait here. Get man to talk. Only wait him gaman lo buy molly. Only pay mobilization money because plenty ball work lo share him ram. Plenty hap all work lo share him when I'm only the man too. And you must investigate him all this line. You must put him over there go lo kalabos. Why is the future governments go to pay deals that he's making today? All deal no got benefit lo country blue you mean. Now Pastor him talk also. Yes, people are now give him 10 billion kina contract go out finish. That's no got money lo buy mall. 10 billion em narla dinau again. Em dinau you make out na you sign him contract with the governor general na. Country em you sign him commit him country finish. How number you cancel him? The only way you can cancel him you must investigate him also. That's like a fraud contract. We have to prove that it is fraudulent. Kan man all run land you make the sawal all finish. Also no less lo lara maike function fully. Maike okay mipla starting blo government blo mipla because mipla less lo disaka no passing. Na work lo government sutim toto ke go kam lo mina. Tram lo bagara me thinking also there's something behind must not can come up. Now no funding this organization properly. The police is highly compromised. Highly compromised. They are not functioning. Asking money run close to locker up. So me say also now you plausibly thing also me complain nothing lo money. No God. You to talk lo 10 billion kina contract I'm giving pennies lo all contractors lo working more road. Now all this la road I'm working lane now before me plus I give him also 150 or 100 million kina contracts. Now I go 3, 4, 500. I go now. I think last two contract I'll give him 1 billion overland. 1 billion overland. So you look at Muslim. This is a kind of money. And tribal commitment you lock in PNG or Manmarina. The government, future governments, you lock him all inside. Look at him. This la dinablo you lo BNB time. That's all tribal believe blomi also. Good blow also you work him all some the road also that's all. One you must afford him. Two, you must also maintain him all road, you may walk him penicillin. Plenty road work lo upside lo country work lo bagrab na. You may not look at him good na. You may still building more road yet. How number you may look at him all this road? Time you may cannot look after what we have. So me say also, me now commit him. Government am talk also, this la connect PNG by go 20 billion kina project. So am give him not 10 billion kina project. I think Papua New Guinea, man marina, country must talk, enough is enough. Isawe. Mane mi come up with some one black kind salesman and give him kusala yumina. You may work la test him this la kusana, you may think of some sweet na. Or something by right tomorrow. And work something by go worse tomorrow na by you some time yet. Because of me believe lo kind long tintin also. Long toto also. I mean, one blame. This is crazy. Lo one plus side you work lo give him concession lo. There's la money you mean up lo make him lo work him also lo work. Another plus side you work lo spending more money go yet. There's like no gap lo dinaya ino come down. No god them you work lo suruk him dinaya go big bla too much. So me sawe also. I mean a good bla lo. You may larang des la gaman work lo work him des la kind work stop na. You may sinan na. Okay the man mina sawe. Only tintin la project or tintin la money or only tintin la position. Only work lo sinan na silent through na. You know working one blood noise lo parliament too. I don't know the money how much through here. The country must look away. Em marabe na working more the decision name yet. Em looking support is stop name working. When are we leaders are going to stand up for our country and our people? Also me talk business. Money working wrong, you must talk me wrong. Emi no blo sinan blo imitasol lo strategy sinan blo imitasol. Em blo also alibim money working wrong land too. Em mas use him het plan na togol sem sorry. All this la decision here. Em cause him pain blo you on man marry so me must stop him. That's all. You pass him mouse na stop na em you work lo. Endorse him this la to talk so passing so em work lo working yet because em yet em tin also. No god man talk to me so maski. Na samla lo yumi samla lan yumi talk em time em el thing also oh me playing politics na like bagarabim name na kan. Sometimes Mark blow you will retire na losing politics also. Me plus stop yet because me looking this the kind of passing blow bagarabim country will go yet. Na me stop lo try lo make him so so modus la young pla must work lo look at him people na country pastem. Plan the up lo world all months a die lo country blow. Na people blow you know. And more leader months a die. Why na you got plan the old gali na poret man ta solo country blame me. was thinking good also. Place stop na imi stop. Narba totok lo milo. Today lo lo yumi totok lo correct PNG stop. Narba something mila totok len also. Apa state governor blo. En CDC karem desla vagrancy bill kami salo country blo parliament only approving. Me yet ta mulai debate me walk out because me no agree lo desla kain old bill. Bill ya misa one plus short term solution lo sambla heavy immigrant land. Yes, me no deny also immigrant heavy inside the country blame. Firstly, you know look lo core problem him stop inside land. Why now man marry? He move lo place. Now you go to town, now city, now walk lo run lo settlement, sleep lo settlement, tram lo panin pasim lo good lo sinan lo. Me yet misa stop lo pangia time lo place. Misa go lo hagen time, misa go sleep lo settlement one time lo uncle blow me. Na misa lo struggle na pasim lo. Na tu misa lo why all I movie go inside lo desa kan way lo go na working house na sleep lo ground lo narbla man. Em only work lo panim work, only work lo panim income, lo gupla sidan lo family lo. Em there's like one kind person come up lo lo country. So suppose true was one papa block ground it also no got me like an all this line move. Government has got the responsibility lo this la man meri oliba move him land. Talk all right. Em papa ground lo this lapia talk no got so. Me by stream group la ground lo ye, by mark him good, save him good, and me give him title lo you bla. Em all this play way. Em inablo you me albi more man meri blo you me. Now no got only work lo rush mo got something legally suspend, now got a close blow one time. Put him all street, em one him kind passing. Em no country blow leader man that's all. Em no country blow all big man that's all. Em country blow all got a man marry, legally go big blow man and more got a man marry. Em you make got obligation lo look at him all this all online. Em you may work him this second, but tomorrow you think loan or a problem by finish. Em by go worse yet. Because all this line you may rasum lo one blagran em only by go settle the narbla lo narbla gran only inoka title land. Na biyan ba yugo rasi molo des la gran ba ko we. Na me encourage him governor blo NCDC. You lose him des la passing. Minute in him right way. Na me are most of des la bill by now and by operational right throughout the country. Minute in him good la passing. Me like him me encourage him all leader man especially lo line ko pass lo all mayor na Olani ko pass lo look at mo city na town na udis la line lo panim ground save him na give him one title legal all this la settlers na talk listen I'm this I'm legally ground blow you la you go settle na work house blow you na me play give him blow you so em no can move go come na family blow in you can move go come em can try and best legally money me got lo working one blow permanent settlement blow him yet that's the only way we can solve our problem lo this la ground na moving mo illegal settlements na about na pack up him yet come up one time one pla good pla tintin lo em talking by moving settlement go lo suburbs em no finish him this la work yet em no finish him good pla program em to talk lo give title lo got a man made establishment of settlement me no looking one place surveyor go inside or one place lands department money go inside lo all this lab me plus time stop lo government me plus supporting him lo this la program em must implementing this program lo full way so him can give him opportunity lo man meri blo yumi lo kerap him good plus sidam lo all inside lo one grand lo liat lo settlement lo government land should be subdivided why na one or two pla man work lo tribal ground na salem lo sign man na kan man na working money na pull up in pocket blow when our people are living on the streets emino right emino humane emino good la passing lo yume Melanesian way emino custom lo yume la rasum ol man beri la house na go outside that's the kind of leadership must stop Also na sambla bla mipla support him this la program. Mipla must create him opportunity bla all man meri loksim good bla work. Starting business, any income. And lack of those opportunities are causing social problems in the country. Law and order, kind. So government must not just looking for quick solution. Managing or something, blon man merina, sinan blon man merin, one place or something. There's no quick solution to their problems. But lo orderly way you may suppose lo sit down and you may walk lo straight in one heavy, and people are heavy too, but you may can overcome it. I'm not got problem with this. And government must now use them as like LNG funds. Tribal billion kina olu work sim. All no can go now panim kan legally project lo look at them pocket blow yet. Free education quality, and that's like kind something. Invest in education. Skilling will picking in the so all you can have an independent life blow yet. Suppose they have education, they have skills, they can look after themselves. And you must work in more la LNG money, give more scholarships, a lot of money go the world. Only go to England, only go to United States, only go to Australia, India. Put him all tribal university, a lot of more beginning in thousands go and study. Give him government, give him scholarships. Lare moli go na look him all man meri how Narbla all man meri lo Narbla world communities he work lo sit down and live and how they work and live. All can come back na sim sambla gubla passing na school him molan blo imi too. And you must work him this kind or something. Meeting also plan the time you work lo blame him looking for excuses all the time. When we should say yes, I'm wrong blo me. Admit him all this last word you may try him lo start him sit down blo line blame me. So meeting or some this la vagrancy act something here. Me appeal or speaker na governor general only no can sign him this la bill. You to blah 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 one blah blah house line you blah place. Why not you like sign him this la bill give him heavy law man Mary blame me. Yes, Parliament pass him, but you don't have to sign it. It must be debated publicly. All man Mary must away the implications of this such a draconian law. Law lo bagram o line blame me. And Miss Howe also plan the heavy stablo country. Me talk penis. You mean an apple fixing one plan heavy, one plan day, one plan night. But suppose you may walk him step by step and walk out something here, but you go easy na easy. But suppose you walk lo kalab na. Kalab lo one topic today na kalab lo narbla topic tomorrow na. Walk him kind something lo just give him belly lo you yet. Lo justify position lo you. I mean no nablo solving problem lo imilo country. Now lastly mila to talk lo elections. Time plan the heavy work lo come up lo 2022 elections. And marape time and forming government time and talk number one priority lo imi fixing electoral process lo imilo country. Today I'm working zero. Time Governor Betty asked me question the parliament I'm working zero. Now proud talk blame him talk no miss also what you mean I miss declare festa so. Well that is the problem, Prime Minister. Why not you resist law come up declaration first all the time? Only the months are laramol line blow go past na bian only it become behind. So lemiet no got emas ras percent. Nam karam na to emiet what me yet Peter Oneill member bli alopeng and bibla sa will big la margin na kam. But what I mean fail lo talking about people lo Papua New Guinea. Emla talk all same. Vote lo Peter Oneill lo yalu pangi em clean bla vote. Clean bla vote. You know na looking more picking in down last line na vote. Sarap lo side bla road na filim all paper no got. All man Mary go na for my vote. Just like I'm passing people like him lo 2027 elections. Last elections people saw you got tribal evidence. Plan the talk lo come up also. Prime Minister yet work lo control and police commissioner electoral commissioner na direct him counting na voting system lo country blo yumi. What makes you think that em baino na bogem deslakan pasin again? You can arrange mouse blo mi totok blo mi today also. Vote lo tari pori one blood time em go clean. Vote lo PNG 22 em go clean. Suppose you got this like an history, you think the country may got clean blo vote. I want to urge whole Papunian, don't give up hope. The only thing all this la workman, politicians also mipla all mans are fearing people power taso. People power taso. You have to declare that enough is enough. Now if like in clean bla vote, now vote la clean bla, this la people power, overwhelming majority, lo rosin one bla government, can talk also one talk bla me. Emi stabo ng panguo, stabo ng one party na. Boli working good plus. Suppose all leader na working work, you put him blow it out. Country must got breathing space. Country must got place law. Sindan na tintin na to all right. People are solo this way, so now you must put him country law right way. This la way that's all. All policeman na, all electoral commission over the line. People all leader man too. People all the parade law, people power that's all. All na parade law one plus something. Suppose all people in a crap na sinan na working vote na story lo strong plug way. Aw na ball man bating all thing also Mulligan go na use him gun na counter vote in here. That's what's going to happen in 2027. Lo plan the up lo world and you may looking more how only conducting more election na. 1 or 2 or 3 days later mo the results will come out. Mi player work lo 13 boom yet 13 ego come counting by go 3, 4, 5 weeks. Voting by go 3 or 4, 5 weeks. How much moon by go before election finish? Mipla some kind line mipla ika des kind passing. Emino aswa blol man meri. Emino stablol. Aswa stablo you all leaders na all workman, all public servants, na all policeman, na all level commissioner line. You are destroying this country. Your actions are destroying this country. Because you thinking lo working wrong person na o something work lo delay na bagara bogata. Suppose you learn to respect the mandate of the people. Suppose you learn to respect the decision of the people. O something by go right. Also na me, I'm a maslo, you may sit down today. Now Miss Awelsem, you can ask him plan the question through. Plan the question through. Na me atlo begi mogata but I think also me talk plenty time before. Country blow you me, I'm not a good country. Me play God blessing law or something. Good blow Manberry, good blow beautiful country. You may got enough blow, you may look at him you meet na, enough blow, you look at him all picking blow you mean and 2 minutes blow me. All this opportunity, he got enough opportunity in the country blow me. One blow something you may like him and management also. You must current some experienced man or man who said all got successful or life blow, or career blow, or business blow. And what is the kind man must you may elect him because it's parliament. Now you miss a Salem old man, usa come minister, member, and prime minister about. Usa try me go come. Try me get go finish finish him uni or finish him uni or finish him college or finish him high school or something, finish him yet. Work lo sanap election that's all. Close to. And the second you miss a total and panning work that's all. You know got experience of managing 1 plus something. So me appeal line baby. We got 12 months to go. Every time you must scale him thinking good. You may psych up nothing. We are becoming a psych up country. Party bros nothing. I mean now you may run. You may work la promoting rugby league run, Rugby league we don't have to feed him you may ogata. Now that's the thing. You may not got same strength. You wanna buy one bla team no. You wanna put him on the team because that way if you made lo atwag bla you put him no ka. Oh not la man. Come give him the you work lo pajim brosran. And passing lo sem. Some bla bla you stop la outline na come up. Mi plasa mi play no sa killing pig bla nar bla man na. Working since in lo outline na you go come. No ka. You must killing pig bla you yet. Time you killing pig bla you na is killing time. And we got meaning. Now, no God, we are becoming a nation of beggars. All the time, you move, ask him, narbla man. Ask him, ask him, tasol. I'm not passing blame me. People are proud nation, people are proud people. So, me like to think it through. People sit down with me, people are approaching time like. Me sa plan the time, plan the data na. Some of the time, you may hard law, you may record it or something. But display me one play way, meaningful way me can enable exchange na toto one time you play. Also na me working this la toto come up so please forgive me. Suppose me come strong to mas lo samla lilik sorry ta so me sim big la belevi. Also na me working samla strong la toto lo giving me opportunity lo tintin na trying lo working right decision going forward. One time this la good night through. We'll talk to you in the next Toto one time PO, but there's a legal program beli me. Na mi ama master lo look na Toto one time you block kata na thank you through the plan the comments you come inside lo